What is up, dudes and dudettes? This is Additions here, and today I've got a really exciting commentary topic. And if you hear mouse clicks in the background, that's just me because I'm on the Xbox website talking about the new Xbox One and all the new stuff that you need to know. And so, basically, to start off, I'm just going to start off with the specs. So this has an 8-core times 86 processor, as it says, and supposedly it allows you to switch between entertainment apps with ease. So really, with the Kinect, which is the new improved Kinect, you can use your voice control and switch between game, music, movies, and TV. And then it also has 8 gigs of RAM, which is that's meant as much RAM as my computer that I'm running right now. And it has 500 gigabytes of hard drive storage. And also they have the cloud, and so I don't get, is there like 500 gigabytes on the cloud or 500 gigabytes in the Xbox? That's what I don't get. But well, maybe we'll figure it out later. But so another huge and basically one of the biggest things that they're promoting is the HDMI pass-through. So let me read the description right now. Connect your cable or satellite box to your Xbox One and prepare for liftoff. HDMI pass-through enables you to watch TV through your Xbox, which makes switching inputs seem almost prehistoric. So basically, on the back of your Xbox, you're going to have 2 HDMI ports. One is the in, one's the out. You plug in your HDMI cable going from your cable box to your Xbox, and then another one from the Xbox to your TV, and then you use the Kinect, say Xbox, watch TV, and then you switch to your TV. You can look at local listings on the guide and all of that. It's amazing. And another great feature is the Blu-ray. So there is going to be a Blu-ray player. So you just, where you would put your regular discs for games, you would just put a Blu-ray disc, and that's sort of not prehistoric, but getting to be prehistoric, since almost every movie and every show and all that stuff is basically bought online or downloaded online. Another thing, so let's talk about the new Kinect. So to start off, it has a 1080p camera, and it has a wide angle lens, and it says new. Basically, what it says is new 1080p camera produces stunning HD video, so your Skype calls will be crystal clear, and that is really amazing because you can now Skype on the Xbox, which is great.
Please let me kill him. No.
Also, there's another, with the operating system. Sorry, I got off track a little right there, but with the operating system, it's a 64-bit operating system, and they're trying to make it so much like the Windows 8 layout with the new snap mode and all of the different types of layouts. And so what snap mode is, it's really awesome. You can now really multitask with the Xbox. So you can play a game and make a Skype call at the same time. So you'll be playing that game, and then in the right, a little portion of the screen to the right will show what you have in snap mode. And so you can search the internet, do a Skype call, all that kind of stuff. You can check your Twitter, whatever you want, and you can do anything else on the bigger portion of the screen. And it's really, really, really awesome, and it looks so much like Windows 8. I would know a lot more about it if I had Windows 8, but I've used it before, so I'm not very new to Windows 8 and that kind of stuff. But that's not what you're here for. You're not here for what I'm good or not familiar with. But next is the controller. So I've covered basically the console. The console portion is really big. You can plug in your HDMI, pass through all that. Let me just go over the ports on the back, and so on the top actually there's one USB 3.0 port, and on the back there's three more, so there's four in all. And then you've got the optical. You've got optical in the back, so you can plug in like Astros with the optical cable and that kind of stuff. And then it's got the power thing. It's got the two HDMI ports, and there's probably more, but nothing really. Oh yeah, the Ethernet port obviously, but nothing more that's really super important. Next onto the controller. So let me go over the features that it shows right here on the website. So right now, on the buttons, it says easier access to buttons, triggers, and bumpers for quicker gameplay. Then it's pointing at the thumbsticks, and it says new thumbstick shape and grip texture enhancer precision. And then up here it's pointing to the triggers. It says feel jolts, crashes, and weapons in high definition with vibrating impulse triggers. And then it's pointing to this glowing Xbox symbol at the top of the screen, at the top of the controller, and it says pick up and play. Kinect automatically knows who is gaming and tracks who is holding which controller. Welcome to seamless player pairing. And then down here it shows on the D-pad, it says redesigned D-pad that is ultra responsive to both sweeping and directional movements. And then it shows the grip part, and it says controller grips fit a wider range of hand sizes and for more comfortability. So basically, I don't need to explain anything further. The website explains it really well. So basically just search up Xbox One, and then the first website that will probably pop up will be the Xbox.com thing. And so, yeah, that's basically it for the controller, the Kinect, and the console itself. And basically, yeah, that's mostly it. Let me check around a little more. So on the what it does, it shows all the entertainment. It shows the screen, the new home screen, which is basically, it has the tiles from Windows 8. You can put applications in snap mode. It's showing the TV guide, which shows all of your local listings for whatever subscription you have to what TV provider. Personally, I have Xfinity, and so if when I get the Xbox One, I'll pass through my cable box, and then I'll have all the HD listings for Xfinity, and basically it's going to make everything easier. It's going to be a lot easier on my parents, since they don't always like it when I hog the TV, or they don't really like changing the input source from game to the TV. So basically, yeah, another thing with the whole movie and TV guides is that it recommends shows for you, and also movies. So it shows what's popular among your friends, and it shows what's popular all in all, basically what everybody's watching. And speaking of friends, you used to, on the Xbox 360, you could only have 100 friends. Now they bumped that up by 900, and now you can have 1,000 friends. And a joke I like making is you can have 900 more real friends and pedophiles. So that's just a little joke that I made up. But yeah, that's basically with the friends. That's really awesome. and I think that's due to the more friends is due to you is the new servers. Is that not new servers, but they have more servers that you can actually uh, you can there sorry, I cannot speak today. I've already tried this commentary twice, but basically what I was trying to say was that with the servers, their big thing, basically showing it off and saying how flashy it is that they have the 300,000 servers is more computing power than the world had in 1999, and that's just amazing. And that actually turns my head, just like how amazing that is. Not That's more computing power, powder, more computing power than in the world in a year, like in at one time. That's just amazing. And so, yeah, that's all. So I talked about the TV listing stuff. And another thing is that when you're watching ESPN or sports or that kind of stuff, the ESPN application on the Xbox actually tracks your players. And now there's going to be Xbox fantasy sports. There's going to be basketball, as far as I know, and football. That's the two ones that I'm 100% sure. There could be baseball. I think they, and it would be stupid if they didn't have baseball, fantasy baseball with the Xbox, because the reason I know it's confirmed for the um, basketball and NFL is because in their presentation they were talking about their partnership with the NFL, and they're talking about fantasy football on the Xbox, so obviously that's going to be in there. And also when they were showing off the ESPN fantasy thing, it was during a basketball game, and LeBron, he scored a basket, and in the top left corner it says LeBron James stats for that game. It shows how many points he has in the game, how many assists, how many blocks, steals, all of the important stats that you'll need to know for your fantasy team. And also with the new snap mode, you can pull up your fantasy players, see how they're doing while you're watching your TV, your favorite team live. So that's really amazing. Also, there's a DVR. I think it's a game DVR, but if they're gonna have a game DVR, I'm pretty sure they're gonna have a TV DVR, so you can record all the live TV you want. You can record your games. I'm still gonna use my capture card since that's probably always gonna be dominant. They're probably for the in-game DVR, they're probably going to make it so that you can like share it with your friends. It's not going to be really a big YouTube thing, so I'll still be using my Elgato unless something big or awesome happens with the game DVR that makes it somehow better than the capture card. Um, and so basically, I'm still looking around this website. It's just really showing off these all the awesome features with the entertainment side, with the new home screen, the new TV guides, recommending shows. It's showing a TV show and Skyping in snap mode at the same time. And then I'm gonna look on over, and this is the How It Games section, and so it's showing an amazing graphics car from Forza Motorsport 5, which is one of the guaranteed launch titles, and so that is going to be guaranteed for the release of the Xbox One. There's also going to be Quantum Break. There's going to be they showed a whole 4 games that are upcoming from EA Sports with the new EA Ignite engine, which basically takes like more smarts with the game. It's because they showed a bunch of athletes saying how like it's almost as important to be smart with the game as it is to be physical and actually have the skills in the game. So it's they're basically saying smarts and ability are just as equal in sports, and they're somehow implementing that into the EA Ignite engine, making players in the game more realistic, and you'll really feel like you're in a real sports environment. They're going to have more active and realistic 3D crowds and that kind of stuff. And so the 4 games they showed were Madden NFL 25, and if the number 25 surprises you, that's just because you're probably like, wait, they just came out with Madden 13. How are they coming out with Madden 25? 25 is the 25th anniversary of Madden, so that's why they're calling it 25. And then the uh, and then they're coming out with FIFA 14, UFC Fighter, I think 14. I don't know if they're making a series because they didn't really have a huge series with it. And then they're bringing back the NBA Live series, 14, the NBA Live series. Um, you know, it's probably like really slowed down because since they haven't made a really good game, and the last game they made I think was NBA Live 10, it was not really good. The players were unrealistic. There's a bunch of glitches and that kind of stuff. And so that's it. I'll see you dudes and dudettes later. Bye.